On first down, here comes this offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Open space at the 25. And that's a live ball. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, dadgummit, if we had a little bit more space. Nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little bit frustrated because you wanted that turnover. You caused the fumble. You just couldn't secure it.
To the air, it's Griffin. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback will audible. And back to the air on second down. Still looking on the move. Throws to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Really nice job by the defense. Understand, that QB starts to roll out to his right. I got to continue to play the deep pass down the field. I can't just run up and try to go tackle him. Nice coverage down the field, which led to the incompletion.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. A run for the quarterback. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on fourth down in their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Trying to find his man on first down. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Florida! What a grab and go for the score.
What a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth.
He's going to let it go. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Feeling some heat. Quarterback extends the play. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Looking for more room. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Dropping back, it's Mahomes. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there. And
he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
And It's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Back to throw, it's Griffin. Firing to the right, complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
South Carolina, 0.
The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Kiner. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Leaves it with the back. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. And the Gamecocks want to move quickly. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. But with the ISO play, you'd think they'd get a good running start to get that block, but boy, I tell you what, they took care of business there, the defense did. Took care of business. You see the pulling guard come around, and the defense is not fooled, attacking downhill. Nobody's getting knocked off the football, and the defense is not allowing them to run the football right up the gut on it. They want to run this quarterback. And at least they keep him out of the end zone. He's on the 3. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. A designed run for the quarterback. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity.
He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls it in inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. A little trickeration is always in order, especially when you execute like that.
You ain't lying. Now, I tell you what, you always put these in practice. You always practice it. But you got to have that feel and that timing of when to call it. Perfect timing, rewarded with a touchdown.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity.
And it's in.